Everyone, welcome to Black Survival Battle Series 6. This is a community tournament run by the official Black Survival Discord. I'm your caster, Meowkaiser. I'm joined today with...
Oh, I'm Noctus.
Why is the
I'm
mic...
broadcasting today.
Okay, cool. It did catch.
Right, awesome.
Noct does have a mic.
Wow. I mean, I streamed before. I had a mic then too.
I like how Zia's freaking out. So we're waiting on one person to join. Allegedly, everyone has reported that they're coming in, so we're just waiting to see what happens.
Yep.
Bracket C co-cast. I don't know if there will be a bracket C co-cast. Alright, so everyone's in, so we will be running 3 matches. We'll be spectating the whole thing. And we wish everyone best of luck. You get points based on your performance in the game. You don't necessarily have to place first every single time in order to win. Let me go and let the staff know that it's ready and ask them if we can start.
Yeah.
I'm just getting permission to start the game. How many bets for people going to rage in this? I bet $5.
I can't wait for people to like end up with certain issues like critical attacks and get really angry.
I can't wait for somebody to get triple hit.
Man, I love it.
Okay, I got permission to start, so we're going to get going.
Alright.
Alright, bracket 1 begins.
Okay.
Well, bracket A.
Do we introduce some of the players that we know, or do we just let the...
We can just wing it.
Okay. Sounds good. Whoop.
So I'm not actually too used to the new spectating system. It's a little bit funky.
청소부를 부르셨나요?
So I mean, we have some really normal starts here. We got the up down start, and you want to open the map up? I didn't see the rest of them.
Oh, you want to see the map?
Yeah. So we got the up down stars, very classic. The chapel blunt.
The well start with Diolin's a little interesting.
Temple blade, you know. Well start for hand. It's not uncommon, but it's not common. So we got some really like standard starts here. We're seeing.
I'm actually kind of curious if the Susella is... Oh, can I not switch? Okay. So that is a throw Susella. Yeah.
Throw Susella starting archery range. That it looks like a second stop would have to be either factory or...
You have to get your weapons started right away or you're going to have a lot of trouble.
Right. Well, not really. You can make paper balls. Okay, so...
I actually thought he was going to go for hammer.
Oh, that's
Yeah, the golf club.
interesting.
So he's going for
No,
Tompa instead.
This is a factory start, Tongfa. Must have gotten unlucky with the supplies.
You're not supposed to run supplies.
I don't know.
Anyway, my money's on Malagrande winning this.
Everything has started. It seems like Mao is making interesting choice. Elemental bow. That is not a popular. That is not a common bow you usually see around.
I've been seeing him rushing Stallion Bow lately.
Right. This is an interesting choice. It's a good choice though, I think. If you can get it up and running, and then you have Adela.
He was testing Ballista Star Factory, and he said he didn't actually like it that much, which was an interesting take, because almost everyone goes Ballista Start.
I already know how to run Ballista, so I can't say anything. Anyway, it seems like he's doing heavy damage, but he is out of range.
This was the guy that I thought was going to win.
Well, it's not surprising. I mean, this both stars has this issue. He did get hospital though. Oh, I see that Sistella's taking some heavy damage.
The Sistella's pretty safe though. Still has bread, Seeking still has bread.
Sistella's passive is good, that's good. There is a Luke in this game, I forgot. So if that Luke sticks around, that Sistella is not
청소부를
gonna
부르셨나요?
enjoy his time.
It is a stab Luke too, not a gun Luke. And it seems like the Dylan's contesting a lot of people right now. Going for a pretty standard... Oh, so it was a hand start. Okay.
Yeah.
Went for
So,
Knuckle.
I'm interesting. It's interesting because he didn't immediately go for the sheet metal armor. Somebody said my volume is too low. I'm gonna turn up. I'm gonna get closer and see if does this help.
I can
Flo?
turn you up too. Let me turn you up
Okay.
real quick.
All right. So now Dylan is out of healing. I am interested. He did not choose to rush. Actually, can you open the map?
Yeah, I can open the map for you.
Okay, so it seems like there is the dog contesters hotel.
So
And
hunting
school.
dog has been taken at slums.
That is from the slums. All right. I just wanted to check on the animals because it's 3 minutes, 3 minutes in.
So let's. Oh, did Yuki already die?
Yuki has died.
When Monoha Shizawa rushed and died with food. So
Maybe he like had some connection issues.
entirely possible. Maybe got double hit. There's a variety of reasons why you could die early.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick look at everyone's mastery. So we have the mastery with a completed body. He actually has most of his build going. So
this is a strong C+. Adela.
Mal is behind, but that was to be expected with how hard he got contested early. We'll see if he can catch up in the game.
He's gonna get the moonlight going though, so that's good. Luke has died, by the way.
The other Adela has actually a really effective armor rush here.
Yeah, the Adela,
and endorse Mallet. I love promotion. Promotion's great.
Meow.
Yeah?
Check on the Luke.
No food.
I noticed that everybody has pretty much taken the chapel stuff, so this is gonna be difficult for people who has made sheet metal, because I think I've seen at least 3 different people with the bishop cassock using armor, so that is a very difficult situation for
sheet metal for chapel. Don't you mean the steel set?
Yeah, because the
I guess it's sheet metal armor. Okay, I always get confused. But yeah,
the sheet metal armor for the steel set. Yes.
Yeah, Cicella will be fine because she typically wants to go for a ruby anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless she just decides to go chapel, in which case she might have a little bit of issues.
Right.
She's looking like she's going to get her food started, but she's definitely struggling with stamina right now. Even with the blue, she's already like out of stamina. Doesn't have this ready for her.
I think another issue is her weapon, actually.
Only 2 left.
She doesn't have any weapon making things. I noticed that she didn't go with the thick paper into the
paper balls.
Like instead, she's going for it's a fair set. It's the shoe and accessory set with the Schrodinger's box and the bio legs, but apparently my volume is really low.
I turned you all the way up.
Well, then let me see if it's something on my end.
Zahir almost out of weapons, but he's going to switch over to chakrams, probably start going for a set of Dharma chakrams. We'll see what he does.
Okay, so I have to be like eating my mic to get it in there. Okay, cool. So this is uncomfortable because I'm drinking coffee too, but
practically kissing your mic.
Actually, at 6 minutes in, there is 8 people alive. That's pretty good. So it doesn't seem like anybody else has run into connection issues. But Luminary, I think the Yuki may have lagged and died.
Entirely possible.
So
the gorilla died.
Has been taken.
I don't see anyone was able to take Bear.
I think may have been. Oh, okay. So Cicella has died. We have to check on that. Cicella was killed by Val. The other throw.
I think the bear spawned at well, meaning that it'll spawn at around 5 seconds at the end of the round. So if it spawns at hospital, basically nobody's going to get bear for a long time.
So yeah, both Adelas were doing well in armor. Okay, so he ran out of healing. I don't think he found the lighter in the lighthouse, which was probably the main problem.
Yeah, and she was like just starting her weapons when she just had no food.
Yeah. So one thing I've noted that, can you check on Give Me a Nick, the Adela with the skin? Yeah, okay, so
yeah, full build.
That he has gotten both one of the dog and gorilla, so he's definitely very, very into the game. Now the problem right now is, like I was saying before, everybody made something from Chapel.
He's
so
wasting
that
time.
helmet of his is gonna be a problem. I think he'll be fine though, because he looks like he's really getting the food in there. But oh, okay. Well, he found that's not gonna help him though. Alright, I just wanted to mention because he looks like he's really strong. I think
Malagrande is actually ahead of Mastery though.
so. His mastery is okay. Adela, check the other Adela. Okay, so
Oh, the other
yeah,
Adela fell really
two
far behind.
Adelas with full skin. I mean, full armor, but
He's missing
this
accessory and he's
one-
missing this.
this one is missing mastery. Actually, check on the Eva. Okay, so this one armor problems.
Armor problems. Decided not to rush a weapon, interestingly enough, so they're not going to be
No.
able to trade very well.
Yeah, Eva can do that, but that requires fast armor, so I think this is gonna be a problem for this Eva.
Eva typically wants to get ahead on Mastery early, which does mean finishing your armor really quickly.
Yeah, I've been
So.
playing Eva lately, and
Oh.
I have learned that
Bear spawned in
You cannot
hospital.
do
There's
not
gonna
use
be no
Vital
bear.
Crash late game. Yeah, there's gonna be no bear for another while. Let's see if the Adela keeps up the mastery with the gorilla, because I know a lot of people. This is a This is a very good. The Adela got really lucky because there's only one place for gorilla. Okay, so I think there's a few people checking for animals, but
Oh,
how
Gypion
many
died.
stacks? Oh,
Died with food.
Oh, that's so. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I hate that. Like, he has food ingredients, but he didn't have time to make it before he died.
That's
What a shame.
unfortunate.
Yeah, well, there's. Snyder's actually really good too, so he got relatively unlucky.
How did she die? Probably while
Check-
contesting.
Check maps to spectate. I noticed that they show you who killed him. Scroll up.
Oh my god, this is so slow. I can't like click and drag. Oh no, now I can.
Actually, the Adela killed him. And I noticed that Egg is taking the gorilla. Oh no.
Malagrande taking the small animals.
That.
Yo, I can't like click on things. This thing is so slow.
Yeah. So, still missing arm, but has food coming up.
I mean, it's 11. 11 can get away without finishing our armor mid-game and just start
Yeah. What's Egg
building
doing?
mastery.
Egg seems to be having some issues.
Egg.
Sorry, Dylan. Yeah, that's. Ooh.
Up, died to Malagrande, so Malagrande's probably gonna take those 2 stars.
Oh. Now Grande has finished his armor.
Oh, he took the mithril.
So
Yeah, she died with mithril.
actually, very strong now. Like a lot of food has stamina. So he is actually a strong contestant against the other Adela.
It seems like he has 5 animal stacks right now.
No, is that 5 animal? Oh, 5. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only 5.
So he had a tough early game, which is understandable, but. So this is very strong because we know Mel's strong, so he actually came back from a really bad start.
Well, he also has
Which is
like a
good.
lot more stat attack than a normal Nadine would because he has both Atlas Gauntlet and Moonlight Pendant, even though Moonlight Pendant
So
is nerfed.
he's looking strong once again. Very good, Mel. Strong contestant. The bow representative.
You were right about Elemental Bow.
Yeah.
He decided not to go Stallion Bow this game.
I mean, he had all the stuff for Elemental Bow, so there's no way that was gonna be a Stallion Bow, but still very interesting. Check on the other Adela. So let's see how the food's going now. Okay, well.
Oh, they're going to be fighting each other for a while.
Oh baby! Oh baby! This is.
Oh wait,
so
he
we're
ran.
looking can you like quickly run through the other characters a little bit?
Yeah. So A Mastery,
Okay.
A Mastery,
B plus,
B
A
plus,
plus, B plus.
A, and A.
Alright, so
Just got the Warhammer.
actually everybody's fairly equal in mastery. That's very good.
I feel like
Um,
the Eva is the furthest behind.
Right. Well, I think 11's fairly behind as well, but yeah.
I think 11's keeping up just fine. Cause
Oh, sorry, I
Yeah.
didn't. He picked up the armor. He had a bracelet just now, so I thought he was behind. My bad.
no, typically on 11 you just abuse donation and then like you find a corpse and you just finish your armor that way. So now he's
So-
finishing his weapon probably just he has the time now to do it.
Yeah,
he can also grab
has
it
to
later.
do it now. He doesn't want to do any later. Yeah. So
Factory stays
actually
open, so it doesn't matter
everybody
too much.
has a chance at winning right now. I think.
The Eva can potentially get back in this game with a decent amount of luck.
Eva is gonna need some some armor. He has not finished the armor, but yeah, this is
I mean,
a
a random
problem
Mithril can help her. The fact that she
Mithril.
doesn't have body armor, like, that's
Yeah.
not something that's easy to finish right now, especially because Trail and Forest tend to be hogged up in the mid game.
11 seems to have some problem. Can we check on the 11? Somebody is saying she has no stacks.
Yeah, she's just not using her ability, but
No, I think it's bugged. It's most likely bugged. There's no way you wouldn't have any stacks.
215 HP at level 12. They're not using the ability.
Oh.
Yeah,
I wonder
they're just
why.
straight up not using it.
Okay, interesting.
That's
That's-
a little bizarre, especially because you're running Green Cell. Green Cell gives you increased healing at lower than 30% HP.
Yeah.
So if you increase your max HP, you can actually abuse that more.
This is interesting because 11 without high like HP is very difficult to play in a late game, especially with her damage. But we will see. We'll see
You
how this goes.
do need
Somebody-
a little bit of max HP just so that you can
Yeah.
store a bunch of food inside of your health rather than in your inventory. But it seems
Right.
like they're not struggling with that right now. These two fighting quite a lot.
Ooh.
Although it looks like
Which two?
somebody ran.
Is it Mao? I think it's Val and Mao, right?
Yeah.
Val. Oh,
Gundala.
oh God, that inventory.
That's a lot of food.
Oh, that's so much food. Actually, one thing I'm noting is that his weapon has not broken, and he is at 50 stack. We may be looking at a promotion this game.
What round are we on?
We are not that. We have another 6 or so minutes left. I think he could do it with some aggressive fighting.
Maybe some good checks too.
Yeah, check on Mao Grande again.
Grande at 7 stacks.
Okay, so his food is actually falling behind. That is not enough.
He might be able to catch back up with like a good bear kill.
Yeah, but then after that he has no ingredient. Well, actually it's the same for the other person, but like as far as the food goes, my experience is this inventory goes away much more quick, much faster than the other. So
He could get it with good animal drops. He can get it with a cheeky kill. So Mount Grande's not quite in the game yet, out of the game yet.
She's not out of the game for sure. I think as far as ahead goes, it is the Adela who is here for the bear. But
Oh, he
missed
takes
it
no
just
damage.
barely.
Didn't he just take a 17 there?
I don't know what happened. Yeah, I saw that too. I was wondering about the damage. I think it's a guard. It's a guard, so like
Okay.
30 damage at A+ makes sense. So one thing
10
is
stacks.
that he has no animal kills at this time. For 10 is not too good for
No.
Nadine.
It should be noted that Nadine just grabbed both bird kills. So in the next restriction when Slums opens up, I expect him to go into Slums and try to secure some oil and some lighters.
Right, fingers crossed on that. Okay,
if anyone
all
else-
the animals around has been dying very quickly. So
Oh, what? When did he get that stuff?
was it a body?
It was probably a body.
It was probably a
And
body.
he got stamina off of that.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's getting some really good drops.
So, if you guys ever play Nadine, by the way, go for that at Schrodinger's box. It's actually so busted.
Schrodinger's box rush on Nadine is so nuts.
It's so busted, man. Like, sometimes I consider going factory and don't make Uchiwa and just make the box instead.
I've
Alright, so
seen
let me
people.
go right now.
I've seen people build Uchiwa because it's convenient and then just ditch it for box.
Right. So it is the second day. A+ should be the limit. The bare minimum.
Oh no.
This is going to be a really dead to here really soon. Ooh, I don't think. Oh,
Oh, there he goes. Died
there he
to
goes.
somebody.
he got to
Oh,
the
died to Adela, but there was no food on there. So I guess.
Adela's at 59. That's well, I saw that he has picked up the arcane stone and then promptly dropped it. Same.
This trade
Same,
is
same.
not good. I don't actually think Adela's food is going to run the long mile.
He's weapon defected.
Yeah.
This is. Oh.
This
They're doing the
eat
same
timing is
damage
really
to-
bad. He has to run and he gets double hit on the way out.
Yeah. His mastery fell behind Mal Grande.
Yeah, Malagrande just got like a ton of free animals
Yeah,
and
he got a lot
just
of
started
free
stacking.
food.
Now he's already SS.
He is SS. Alright, so this is how you catch up from behind, guys. Watch out.
Get a bunch of animals, get a bunch of free stuff, and win the game.
If you
I mean,
don't
to be
die
fair,
early,
he has- To be fair, he has both Atlas Gauntlets and Moonlight Pendant. That goes a long way.
Right. Well, I do
Oh,
think that.
oh,
he,
123.
120. Ooh.
Ooh, he just. Oh, no, 11's alive.
Alright, guys. You guys are seeing it. Seems like the bow representative is absolutely going to do some damage.
He's at 68 stacks. It's not. Oh, are you going to build a second purple weapon?
This is not good. I don't think.
Eva's dying to somebody.
Eva is probably looks like the chair. Not Shara. Sorry.
I mean, at this point, Eva's best strategy is to play for third or second.
This is they don't announce the restricted. It's already 3 areas. So
Yeah.
4 people in 3 areas. I don't think Adela is gonna be able to finish his weapon unless he really fights.
The Eva's being bounced around.
The Reva has been bounced, and actually the Adela is moving as well.
Oh, there goes Eva.
Interesting choice. I don't know why the Adela moved. In 3 areas, you wouldn't really want to fight.
Especially with his inventory. Maybe he's just hoping for a cheeky kill.
I think he's looking like he wants to finish his weapon, but that's a heavy cost.
He got 11 kill.
He got a kill,
but no
there's
food.
No food. El Grande coming right over because of the noise as expected.
This is
Scout
looking...
Adela. I just noticed that.
Interesting choice. Oh, he got food!
He got the weapon. And
he got the promotion, but he got hit for free.
And that's not why.
the eat timing.
Yeah, he dies immediately after. Right, Mal has food.
Please tell me you took the... he didn't take it. I wanted him to take the Monkey King bar.
This is totally not a good option. The Urilla totally does more damage. And anyway, we see the winner now. It is going to be Mel Grande, most likely. Unless something happens.
I really... You understand how next level it is to take the Monkey King bar there, though, right?
Yeah.
Because then he can't take it.
Right. He took the Kundala.
I mean, that's fair. But it still would have been next level, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eva got the Roche for seconds, which was the best thing the Eva could do.
One thing to note is that actually I believe this game, Give Me a Nick, might have the same point as Simon, because he picked up 3 kills, didn't he?
The Eva?
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, Eva. The Adela.
The Adela? Yeah, I think the Adela got a bunch of kills too, so they might have a similar amount of points.
The game is a GG, and I think very strong top 5s. They were all doing fairly well mid-game, but when there's only 5 people left by night, I think...
Malagrana did way more damage.
I actually picked up a whole lot of kills, sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. Okay, so... Malagrana picked up a lot of kills at the end. I think... How do we do the restriction kills? Are restricted kills given to the winner?
Yeah, they are given to the winner.
Alright, so...
But you can only pick up like max 3 kills points.
Alright,
so after that, it's about damage.
Really did well though. Like all top 5 did very good. They kept up pretty well, but I mean, I think.
And then Eva just scrounged up placement points.
Yeah.
Which was the best thing for Eva to do there.
Yep, I think that's pretty good.
All right, I'm gonna set up the next. I'm gonna set up the next lobby. I'm gonna see if Malagrande wants to do an interview.
Yep. Simon with the bow representative been playing 2 seasons.
Let me go send him a message, see if he wants to be interviewed. If not, we'll just wait for the next match to start.
You didn't switch out my avatar.
You gave me another image?
I gave you 3.
Oh. I only see 2.
Alright, I gave you 3. Oh, well, wrong version.
Anyway.
I gave you my...
Did I take screenshot? I mean, I'm taking screenshots right now.
Do whatever you need to do. But anyway, so Simon has always proven himself to be very strong. I think he did a really good comeback game because he had no armor mid-game for sure. We saw that.
That early game was super nasty for him. He had to like bail for hospital and hope for the best.
Right, which I think all of us have done. At least once or twice. I think he really did well surviving. That's a really key thing. He survived with fairly strong mastery. He was just really, he was dying. So I think he really did a good job on there. and he ended up surviving, and as we saw, he won with that. Simon makes sense. Did you take a screenshot? Did you take a screenshot on that?
I already took the screenshots, and
Alright.
now I'm gonna go message Grande.
Alright, so yeah, good job for Simon. Has always proven himself to be a very strong player, in my opinion.
Alright, I sent him a message, we'll see. Apparently, Raskin ate an entire bar of chocolate. Okay, so Simon just said that he can't do an interview, so we'll just set up the next bracket.
Fine, sounds good. Oh, is Simon? I did not know that. I had always thought it was she was a guy.
It's a girl. Cool.
Interesting piece of news. Hello, it is Noctus. Yeah. So Simon, I mean, we can probably talk about Simon a little bit if we want.
I'm down. I've been playing a lot against Simon lately in ranked.
I've been seeing him left here and there.
I mean, to be fair, he's been playing a lot of off-meta characters, but like, well, she, I guess. But I mean, I was playing meta characters against Simon, so obviously she's going to struggle.
I do think that she is definitely the best bow player I know. Like just bow is concerned, because she definitely has a lot more flexibility with it than anybody else I know.
She knows more of the weapons and bow than anyone.
Right. She has been playing that for like 3 whole seasons or something.
She was playing ranged masteries before arrow and ammo supply were good.
Right. So I think that definitely, as far as that goes, she's top tier on that. So she's being faithful with it, which is a surprise, because right now I think, not a big fan of bow. 11, yeah, that's so odd thing. It's like, why didn't, because 11's food thing is a very, very strong skill without much, you don't need much to just make use of it just a little bit, so.
Basically, the concept with 11 is you go in, you build most of your armor, and then you just decide mid-game, I'm just going to fight people non-stop and be 1 to 2 mastery levels ahead of everyone, and you guys are just going to have to deal with it.
Right, so, I mean, 11, I can't play 11. I don't like playing her. But, I do think
probably the weirdest thing about playing 11 is being, like, halfway through the game, not even, like, halfway through, being, like, through past round 1 and just being like, you know what, I'm not going to build armor anymore, I'm just going to fight everyone.
My vibe with 11 is that everybody fights me, and then I'm like just kind of crying and making food, and then all of a sudden I'm SS, and then nobody fights me anymore, and I just get really confused. It's like, what just happened? Like what is what is this magic?
Noctus, who's your favorite character?
I don't know.
I think her favorite character is 11. I mean, she's been talking so much about 11 today.
It has to be 11. Or because Nadine won. It's Nadine now.
It's Nadine now? Okay, so if I go and play BSBS and I lock in Hyunwoo, does that mean that your favorite character will be Hyunwoo?
You gotta win, man. You gotta win.
Well, you know I'm gonna win because reasons. I'm the protagonist here, you know, plot shields.
Yeah, no, but Hyunwoo, you see, like, Hyunwoo as a protagonist, suicide, so, like, really, do we really know if you're gonna win or not?
I mean, unless we're, like, one of those animes where the protagonist always loses, because those do exist.
I mean, if you look at Hyunwoo in a regular game now...
Hyunwoo is so bad right now, it makes me cry.
I'm not trying to say anything here about Hyunwoo, but...
Big think. So people are getting into the lobby for the next game. We should be starting soon.
So we're seeing some similar characters. Can we talk about the character choice? Maybe not, or
about the character choices in the game right now?
Yep.
We're not allowed to mention it because if we do, somebody might let them know.
Right.
And yeah, it's kind of one of those like cheating things. It's really bizarre to me that people really wanted Eshion banned. Like, yes, it's a
Ekion changed. Actually, like, if we want to talk about Ekion has changed, and he has obviously gotten a lot less dominating, but I do think that his big perk is still there, which is, oh look,
Speaking of,
It's gonna be real awkward if something happens that I have to eat my words super hard. Anyway, Ekion is so Ekion has gotten nerfed, but I think his big perk is still there, which is he does not need to make a weapon, and his weapon cannot it defects, but it comes back by itself. So he does still have a lot of free time. His late game and early game both got cut for very good reasons, obviously. But Ekion is still banned in popular request.
Eshion's biggest issue right now, in my opinion, is the fact that he cannot upgrade his weapon to contest first animal spawn. He's never level 6 by the time that happens.
I mean, let's be real. Like, what's the wait? Did they change the level? They didn't, right?
They did change the level. It's
this
level
still
6 for your first upgrade and level 13 for your second upgrade. You're always behind
man.
until you hit your level 13. And that's the biggest issue on him right now. And
so level 6 is gonna be a real big problem because level 6 in first round would mean you are like half full build. I have seen it happen, but it's very rare, especially since he cannot build a weapon to like have that XP boost.
Another big deal about not being able to promote at level 5 anymore is in order to get experience quickly, you need to kill animals. And Eshion can no longer do that. He can no longer go in and say, this dog is mine, it's no one else's, and I'm going to get the experience off of it.
So Ekion used to be really stable because he always gets ahead. But now he has to get ahead to stay in the game. So like, I think it's a good change for him, but definitely that's a tough one. That's a big change. No, actually I've seen some fairly strong Ekions, but usually it's like, if you're really, like, you have a smooth sailing game, Ekion just wins out. But if he doesn't, it's hard for him to catch back. Oh, my Ekion, was that the
hospital start, whereas I do uptown start.
I like archery range start personally, but it's been so crowded.
Archery range is very crowded right now.
I love archery range start, man. Ekion is like the opposite of Alex. Anyway, so when are we starting the next game?
I got permission to start right now. We can get started.
Alright, let's since everybody's in the lobby, we can kind of run through characters now, right?
If you want to do that before I start.
Yeah, so we got Arda, dial in again, 2 Yukis, a Adela, Anathapong, Daniel, Hyunwoo, after I said Hyunwoo really sucked. And,
I said Hyunwoo sucks too.
We don't know what mastery this is, and then we have Jan. So we have 4 potential hand starts, which is gonna be an interesting thing. We have 1 stab and 2 blades, and we're gonna see that temple being really crowded. We'll see.
I still preach that Arda is the best bow character right now. I refuse to believe that Ryo's the best.
Arda is so thirsty all the time. Every time I play Arda, I just start crying by like the first round. Actually, Mal Grande is running Arda with red.
Yeah, that's
so we'll have to see. I mean, she used to play Nadine, which I think her bow stamina control is much better than I am. But I do think that this is a very difficult combo to do. So I think we can start up. So Daniel is actually running Scout. We are going to see how that goes.
Nice. I'm gonna go and double check everyone real quick to see if they took supplies or not. By request.
Yeah, definitely do that because I feel like there's some interesting things. Alright. Yep.
작전 개시. 작업할 때.
Doesn't seem like it.
No supplies.
Yep, okay, cool. Alright, so let's open up the map to see some starts.
Hyunwoo actually started uptown, contested somebody and left.
Yeah.
I also noticed that.
Interesting, whoever contested him in uptown also left against the Hyunwoo. But I think that was Daniel who now starts school. So we're gonna see the ballista start from Mal. And I forgot where Jan started, but I think it was like either hospital or alley. And then we're going to see the archery start for the Adela. And we're going to see a trap soul, so that'll be interesting.
I don't know if you caught this, but when Hyunwoo ran to Lighthouse, he got, like, within a couple searches, Iron Ore and Knuckle. He ran straight to Trail, found the Yuki, and bullied him off immediately. That's a little unusual for Hyunwoo.
Yeah, Hyunwoo, that's a fairly aggressive start for Hyunwoo. I don't know if that's a good thing. You can tap for full equipment screen like in the game. Can you try that?
I'm pressing tab, nothing's happening.
Alright, well, that is...
And like, this is my full equipment screen. I see one person.
Alright, well, that sucks. Anyway, so, this Hyunwoo is that a blueprint or is that a thick paper? I can't... That's a thick paper. Alright, so this Hyunwoo is looking like a fairly interesting start.
This is going to be a fairly fast armor rush, if you ask me.
Yeah, this is a decently fast start, and I think he may be looking to make that hero helmet, which I make sometimes, but very rare. So actually I saw some crazy damage being taken by... Oh, okay.
Hyunwoo
so
does not win this fight early.
Check on Simon, because Simon...
Yeah, because like if you have like any kind of weapon early, which I know he did because he was uncontested, you can't contest Arda early. And that's his biggest strength, is the fact that because he's stronger than everyone else in the lobby, he can use no digging off cooldown. And he just gets so far ahead.
The problem is that Arda's level 1 really sucks. So sometimes he just gets screwed over completely. And he has a blueprint, but I don't see anything in his armor that uses it.
It's entirely possible she's just carrying it in case she sees a anatomy model, which is totally fair. Blueprint is one of those things where you just carry if you get it.
I think so, yeah. So Adela's armor seems pretty high because they were exchanging like 10 damage to 7.
Yeah, that's a really fast rush.
No, yeah.
And she's about to go for her steel set. Like, this is the fastest armor in the entire lobby.
Almost ending. How many people are above 100 armor?
Not many people. Daniel's already dead.
Rip Daniel.
Somebody took his gold.
As expected of the early games.
Let me see.
Yeah, it was eggs.
Oh, she did not take the golds, but somebody took the gold.
What did it take? Alright, so we got, I think, 3 people above 100 armor. And, Blackie being close to
Nobody
that.
killed dogs yet. And
No
there's 3 people
dog,
fighting
no.
at Alley,
I
although they
think-
just dispersed.
I think Simon's going for that. So Forrest is fighting.
There's a no digging. So there is no dog here, which means it's probably at slums. So nobody decided to take the dog.
I think that's very interesting as far as the choice goes. I think that Simon and Scheider or Exervium are definitely strong enough to do it. So
Can we talk about this 3 tuna?
no comment. I'm salty. Which I guess is a comment, but okay.
Oh,
So I think that's gonna be a very
17 health. We might see a dead ISO soon, who's carrying both a Tree of Life and gold. That's going to be a very valuable corpse.
It is a stab ISO, so it was not trap.
I'm actually surprised the ISO isn't going for any stone areas. Because that's a free full heal right now. This is a mistake.
He was going for stone areas, but I think he was interrupted, so that's unfortunate.
Oh hey, holy grail. Just get water. Easy. And unequips the body armor, you know.
Not me. Wait, where did you get body armor from?
He got it from the corpse, probably. But never mind.
Which corpse?
Just had body armor. Where'd your steel go?
Oh, somebody must have dropped it because they made the gold version then.
Oh,
that must be
that's fair, yeah.
Which doesn't make any sense, but...
You know, I do it all the time because I'm good at this video game. Wait. This person forgot to finish their fabric armor.
Is it doing now? Eggs, please. What are you doing?
Egg.
What are you doing? Egg, please. Egg, come on. Okay,
wait, no, drop the steel.
Wait,
oh! I get it.
Yeah,
they're being greedy.
Nope.
They're going for the Tree of Life armor. I disagree, but I can see the merit to it, because like if you get a really early Hellriders jackets, it's very difficult to be contested.
It's going to be 6 minutes, and he's at 100 armor, so we'll have to see if this pays out for him. I think Dylan is very good with it, though.
Dylan is one of those characters that really like orange armor, just because by design she has lower armor.
Check
because
on
like
Simon and Zervium though, because we haven't checked on them.
Who do you want to check on?
Arda and Adela. So Arda is almost full build.
This is basically full build. I almost never see people finish their sheath. They usually just go for a kill.
Anyway, so Adela is also full build almost.
Didn't like
So
a
I
bunch of
think
people
we're-
go for Chapel again? Like this lobby loves Chapel.
Yeah, this lobby really likes Chapel. So I think we're going to be looking at Simon versus Zerfi on this game for sure.
I'm gonna be double checking Mastery real quick. So we have C plus Yuki, C Nathan. Nathan fell decently behind.
Yeah.
C.
진심으로 상대해드려야겠죠.
To be
This
fair,
looks
this is
like
a new
somebody
player,
who gets-
so I can't really judge this too much.
I'm seeing a lot of fighting going on, which is very
Oh.
good. And Simon is going to
Gorilla
get
at 215. Interesting.
Mhm.
Did he just kill Gorilla?
I think it's possible. I think Simon was fighting for the bear before this. So they're actually not the same damage. Just
Okay, there
kidding.
goes Gorilla.
So this is the problem with Adela though, is that if you choose not to rush purple, he has no. You can't contest against somebody with the blue, with the purple weapon.
I feel like Adela really missed a really big opportunity with this promotion. She got Umbrella on promoting to blue, and that's such a quick purple. You have two options out of it. You're already carrying the lighter, which means you can just go for thick paper and just go straight for Umbrella.
Right.
And you can start accelerating those purple stacks towards orange right away. That is totally valid, and especially because like on Spy Umbrella specifically, you aren't hurt at all by defense.
Right.
You go from 2 stat attack to 1 stat attack, and you're just like, big deal.
I do think that Garfield is falling behind right now compared to Simon. At least he's C+ actually, so that's one thing.
What happened here was, I mean, he didn't have the soy sauce when he went to contest, but when he went and contested Baron Gorilla, he basically just took a bunch of damage for free.
He can't contest Simon at all.
That is a PDP though. Well, Crimson Flower, I should say.
Yeah. Well, let's look at round. Let's see how everybody else is doing. Oh, he who died.
Speaking of weak character, oh my god, that's a lot.
Oh my god.
Did he get like one shot or something? Who killed him? Oh, Malagrande did. Probably got one shotted.
Oh my god. Okay,
Yeah, because like, look at this, look at this. He has like a bunch of armor pieces not done, so he got like 12 extra damage on him.
So I
That's
think
so
Simon's looking
nasty.
to finish
Oh,
it off.
he's just going to take all the food off the corpse. That's all hers.
Yeah, Simon looking like she's gonna really crush this lobby actually.
Yeah, that kill is pretty critical for winning this lobby.
The first name for the Crimson Flower was called the Pedo Dew Pill, and that's why all the old players call it PDP instead of Crimson Flower.
PDP is a cooler name than Crimson Flower, okay?
It is.
It has a
Isn't it
nicer
weapon?
ring to your mouth, your tongue.
Yeah. Actually, what's really interesting is Valve has survived until now, despite having a relatively rough early game.
No food, no fun. This
no
seems like a
food,
repeat of last game.
We'll see if he survives as well, because if he manages to survive, he could really actually get pretty high. And armor-wise, I think everyone is trying to pick up, but Mao is both getting ahead in... Is it Meowgrande or Malgrande? I always said Malgrande.
I've always said Malagrande.
Malagrande, okay. Alright, so the only one who's looking to be decently going to catch up is Zerfion, but Zerfion's armor is...
Ooh. He just took 62 damage from Malagrande, of course.
Oh wait, the only one
Yeah.
who could do that damage is Malgrande.
Yeah, and nobody can contest Malagrande still, so she just keeps getting free, no digging. She's gonna hit level 18 so fast.
I'm just gonna say Simon, it's too hard. She's only level 14, and I believe this is the first round into the night.
She's got
I don't
quick
think
line.
that's-
Oh, and that's a kill.
Oh, there goes.
And
the kill.
there's like, she's going to take the power of life, isn't she?
She's looking to make.
Oh, she did not take it.
She's looking to
Oh
make.
no, she
like,
took it. She took it. Okay.
She's just like making like.
Now, I know a lot of people are going to ask, is Malagrande going to build, what's it called? Is it Sharanga?
Sharanga, yeah.
Yeah, Sharanga, or go for gold armor. And in my experience with playing...
Just died.
Who just died?
Yuki, one of the Yukis. Yeah.
With 2 tunas. Oh, that hurts.
Actually, what's interesting is I think it made more noise because Simon's headed over right away.
Right. there.
that's two
Zerfion.
tunas.
Let's see what Zerfion grabbed. Grab the 2 tunas. That was probably the best choice.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's expected. Well, actually, Simon's food is running low.
Where's? Well, the
That's
thing is that Simon's going to have a ton of kill pressure really soon.
Yeah, she's making Sharanga, and then she's at A+ at like first round into the. Is this the first round into the night? It is.
Yeah, it is first round into the night. This is going to be a really fast Sharanga.
Side not particularly. It depends because she's having trouble actually. Check
Oh,
on,
if she
check on
dies
her
with the
stamina.
steal?
Check on her stamina because I think her stamina was
Who's?
having Simon's. Yeah, that's not gonna be a stamina that could finish that if she gets unlucky. We'll see.
No, she has stamina.
Just kidding. Yeah, just pick up some stamina when you need stamina.
That's what I do.
Why bother?
It's just on the ground, you know?
You know, just anyway. So she's gonna
Only
finish up
good
Sharanga,
people in this game.
and yeah, only the good players can do that. You know, just as soon as you run out of stamina, kill the gorilla and get the flower wine. All skills.
I wish I was this good at this video
I
game.
wish I was so good at this game. I just, as soon as I start the game, I have full build by like 6 minutes. We're not salty, as you can tell. Like once you get up into like, everybody's just really salty all the
This
time.
game is just really easy, okay?
Yeah,
I
the
don't
game is super
understand.
Easy. Let's see.
Oh, no. No
Uh,
stamina. Oh, no.
boy.
You're dead.
Oh, baby. Ooh.
No stamina. Can't move around. Can't make
We will
food.
see if he lives. Well, we'll see. Maybe he'll survive, but... So
This
right now, I
is-
think Salmon actually got the iron ore too, so I think she moved to factory to finish up the Sharanga.
Yeah. I should mention that this is why, when a lot of players ask me why stamina is so important, this is exactly why. You don't want to be in a situation where you have no food and you can't even look around to get food.
He took the body armor just to have it because he has nothing in his inventory right anyway. It's not gonna hurt. Anyway, so
Oh,
ooh,
that's a lot of food.
that's a lot of food. That
Hasn't
is a lot of
upgraded
food.
though, so very far behind. There.
Oh, he is making
Oh.
I personally don't think that's.
It's not the
best.
right choice, but it's definitely the funny choice.
It's a good choice. It's fine. It's not gonna hurt. But I think
Wait. That actually, there might have been some
Sharanga
merit
is
to it.
better.
Oh no. So
Huh?
typically, I go for that if I'm not able to get the crossbow areas.
There's no way he didn't get the crossbow areas. He walks like straight through everybody on the map.
Yeah, it's,
You know,
it's literally
like,
just
get
like
the
you don't care. You're
crossbow.
gonna do whatever you want.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't think it's a bad choice, but I do think that I would have picked the other one.
Yeah, I want the kill pressure here because I don't have a lot of food.
Simon actually is A, so she's A+ now. Can we check on Cider? B+. Alright, well, this is gonna be a problem. So, if we're gonna do something, we're gonna, let's kind of look at Cider's food. For her to kind of get to A+, don't trade with Simon, of all people. If for her to get to A+, I think she'll have to use at least all of her, that's a quick upgrade. All her pickled garlic.
Plasma whip's not bad.
That's a good weapon though.
Yeah.
So if once she uses all her pickled garlic, I think she'll be A+, he'll be A+, which is gonna be the same as Simon, which I think means he is still in the game. Simon's healing is
Oh, he
okay.
just got a powder of life.
Wait, I was like, did he just drop the pet?
She did just drop the powder of life. Yes, she did.
I was like, what? Okay, so
Yeah,
Simon is out of stamina though.
See, a lot of this I feel like is going to come down to final 3 areas. Because
I think that is a dead Jan. By who? Is Jan dead?
Jan's dead, killed by Nathapon.
괜찮겠어?
Okay,
What
well,
did he die with? He died with scrambled eggs.
얼른 끝내고
And
또 다른 곳으로.
yeah.
I mean, you take the scrambled eggs. Food is food.
I wouldn't take the stranglehold. I think she took something else. Well, no, he's full inventory. He would have taken a pot.
He might have
Maybe
taken the
take
shield.
pot. There you go. Here's the pot. Does anybody have battle armor? Shit, I forgot the name of it. Battle.
Is he the one that counters ranged, which nobody has?
Nope.
So the best thing for Adela to have happen right now is
Eggs.
it's here.
부족한 모양입니다.
It's on fire station, which you can't get.
I wonder
Oh, who
if
died? Oh,
No, egg. See,
that's a really good armor too. I mean, you can't.
This one is so beautiful. We see such a shiny Arda.
Yeah, it is a
Shadow
very
of the
shiny
Cloud.
Arda.
Yeah, shame. But I think she's looking to control bird, which is
He just ate the bird.
she just
She
ate
just
a
ate the
bird.
bird.
Okay.
I mean, I too eat my
I'm
bird
sad.
meats raw.
You have to watch Arda, the graduate student sitting in trail, just like takes a hand onto the bird meat and just shoves the whole thing in his mouth. No big deal.
What a savage.
Just Arda, just like I live in the wilderness.
Oh my god, they're going for another goal.
Well, that's expected of it. I was expecting him to do that. So it's the second day.
I'm not going to Lighthouse, but like Lighthouse lets you finish it.
Interesting. Actually, I noticed that he can't finish his accessory. Actually, I noticed that he doesn't have much healing for the time he is at.
Yeah.
So, very interesting.
She's been spending this entire lobby just flexing on everybody with full gold.
Yeah, she's just gonna...
Oh, she got the scrambled eggs. That's a big deal.
We'll see if she lives to the end. Because if nobody dies to her, this could be a difficult lobby.
This lobby has a ton of foods. And
This
Malagrande's
lobby-
on the low end.
Yeah, but he's doing... Did I just see 27?
You did just see
Versus
27.
78? I think
Yeah.
that must be a guard. It has to be a guard. There's no way Mal's doing that little damage. I mean, sorry, Zervian does that little damage. Anyway, so Simon's food is low,
Defected weapon.
but I do think that if nobody dies to him, she could lose.
Yeah.
But
This
I
is-
would assume nobody dies to her, which is a difficult assumption to make when she's doing like crazy damage.
Well, this was also the arguments for going Sharanga over Guardian Suit, was because in this
Right.
particular game you need the kill pressure.
Yeah, I think that we'll see. We'll see how this turns out. I'm interested. This turned out to be closer than I would expect.
괜찮다.
Because Shider is going to hit S at some point soon, and when Adela hits S,
얼른 끝내고
I think she will be able to do fairly decent damage compared to Simon as well. Interesting. Shider
No
is
stamina,
coming
though.
back. I think she's coming back.
The no stamina is
Once
going to
they-
hurt a little bit because she won't be able to keep up in Mastery once she's continuously resting.
Well, that's why she's I wonder how far she is from S though.
Uh-oh.
29 versus 48.
Arda just got double hit.
흔적들이 남아있군. 그럼
I think well, Yuki is not probably gonna survive too long.
Yuki has no access to a second weapon, so
I think
see if they
Yuki's
end up
going to
passing
probably
food
be
at
Adela.
all.
She has food. Is this 3 areas now?
yeah, this is 3 areas.
Alright, well, if Yuki dies to Simon,
Okay,
she's
no-
not gonna get any
no
food.
food.
So
Yeah, so it doesn't matter anymore.
mhm.
These two are fighting.
There's Adela and yeah. This is bad for both of them.
I think what Malagrande
Nice.
should be fine if
How did she get the? Oh, she finished the.
she finished
PvP.
the, yeah, she had, oh,
Oh.
이렇게
I had food. Okay,
That's
that's
food.
that's the way back into the game.
That could be the end of the game.
Yeah.
We'll see. Did Sadie leave?
Who left?
She left.
Yeah, left immediately.
He's not contesting at all.
Yeah, Zerfion is banking on final area.
Zerfion.
Yeah. And that's fair, but like what
흔적
she doesn't know
it's
is
not.
just the sheer amount of food
It's-
here.
It's not because
That was a
he
double
doesn't do
hit.
enough damage. He doesn't do enough damage at all.
Yeah.
흔적도 없이 사라지게 해주겠네.
I think, well, that's gonna be the dead Yuki soon. Yuki's not gonna survive. So let's see, 170, 220.
Did they just trade evenly?
No, I don't think. I don't think Simon hit back.
Okay.
78. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think Shider does enough damage.
And like Shider's also just running every single fight.
당신의 흔적
So it's just you just hit with the blunt side of the weapon. Nice.
흔적
That 1 damage.
Oof. Do you think? No, I don't know for sure, but still 80 a hit. That means 5 hits, 6 hits. No, there's no way. Okay, so I was wondering about the bow, recharge, but Simon has 8 shots, so interesting. Alright, well,
So
we'll see
has
how
12
this
shots for final area.
goes. 38. Can you check on Adela for me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, if Simon has more food and does more
Yeah.
damage, that's game.
당신
Yeah, there's no way. The difference.
315 armor though.
Yeah. How much food does
Adela's out.
Shider have? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
흔적
That's
good
game.
run. I think
Woo!
Shadow did good. Just
Yeah, the early kills that Malagrande got early basically
Yeah.
sealed the game.
yeah, he did fine. He almost caught up too, so it was a good run. I mean, Mao was really aggressive, so it's hard for them to
I
keep
mean,
up.
that's how you play Arda, though. You
Yeah.
get ahead early, and then you just continuously no digging, and you're just like, you're not allowed to play the game anymore.
This is preliminaries, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think both Scheider and Simon are gonna set for preliminaries, which is fine. So it's just so Simon really took out this lobby. Simon, there's no way Simon's not gonna be in the finals. It's been 2 out of 3 games.
Yeah, so this is basically guaranteed finals.
Yeah, I think I almost think that unless Scheider just dies in tens, he's also guaranteed for finals, right?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh. Yeah, so I think that it's fine. I think losing these matches isn't a huge issue. I think that this definitely displays Simon's power. So maybe 3rd place. I don't remember how everybody else did. Anyway.
Oh wait, you're not in here. Okay. So Malagrande's first, Zerfion second, and the Yuki that couldn't build a second weapon was 3rd. However, had significantly less player damage than the 4th place Nathapon.
Yeah, I don't remember who. So the last game, Scheider died 3rd, 4th. Anyway, I think that the 2 of them are gonna make it just fine. We'll see how the rest of the game goes around. This is very exciting. I think that this is definitely an enjoyable game to watch. Everybody actually does very well. Like, you don't end up with a situation where like you have 3 people in the lobby by 6 minutes, which I have seen before, and it was awful.
That was actually a pretty cookie cutter how you play Arda game.
Yeah, I think definitely Arda, she kept up real well with full build.
You
And nobody
rush your
could contest
armor,
her.
you pull ahead, nobody can contest your no digging sites, and nobody can contest you at waistline.
And I do think that factory start is very suitable for Arda, because Arda has absolutely the worst stamina by like a fair bit, and then the factory start into Town Hall gives you a lot of stamina.
Oh yeah.
I like it personally. So that's
Very
a very
strong.
good choice for her. Archery range is definitely not nearly as good. Hyunwoo died, I think, 6th or 5th.
Hyunwoo was 9th.
Nice. Everybody died slower than I thought. So like, I keep thinking that people died really late.
This was a much closer game than last game, to be fair.
Yeah. Hyunwoo was 2nd the other game though, so maybe it'll even out a little bit.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. I see these games are fun to watch. Makes me kind of sad I'm not participating. Vaguely.
Vaguely sad.
Vaguely sad.
But you know you would just stomp the lobby. Come on now.
I would not much.
Malagrande doesn't stand a chance against the Noctus.
Have you seen
Remember
me
when
in
that was a
some
thing?
games? The only reason nobody knows how sad I am in some games is because I don't show them. But no, I do think that it'd be fun, but I'm also like super tired, so like I don't really want to play. I'm lazy.
I'm lazy too.
Yeah. I mean, casting is fun. Yeah. So we're seeing a strong Arda. We saw strong Nadine. I wonder if we'll see somebody else next game.
We'll see a strong Bo Rotzi.
Oh my god! Actually, Boraz is so good though.
Bo Rotzi got nerfed though.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still good. I like didn't have any difference. Maybe we'll see Bo Adriana. That'll be an interesting one.
There was one Korean streamer I rated yesterday, I believe, and like the moment I rated her, she locked in Hyunwoo and started playing Bo-woo.
Bo, you know, the new meta.
That's like kind of a thing she does though, is that whoever raids her, she just picks their favorite character and just plays a Bo.
It's so cute. I know that yesterday, rank 1 was playing Hack Hyunwoo in ranked. which
It's
was
rank 1 though. Rank 1
it
loves
was quite an
trolling.
experience. I know that he has successfully hacked in ranked game with hack heart. I was watching that game. It was interesting.
Definitely special.
Yeah, dude. Bo Alex. Oh my god, what a disaster.
Just yeeting bows at people. Did you ever play my troll Alex style?
I have not. I haven't been playing Alex in ranked.
That's fair. I mean, I've been losing RP on that style, and it's totally fine.
I mean, it's, yeah. I've been trying to get it. I got a video on Eva, so it'll be fun. But lately, I've been playing like late nights, and those lobbies are just ugh. You know that feel when like you hit 6 minutes and then you're full build and you're like, oh, I can dominate this lobby.
And they're
then you
still
go there,
ahead of
and
you.
there's 5 people with full build with more food than you. That's how I feel every game, and I'm just like, okay, well.
I mean, it's also part of the
around.
reason why the game's inherently unfair, because when you have a ping disadvantage, the other players effectively get an extra minute or two to play the game that you don't.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's fine.
It's
just
okay.
about,
We just
like,
give them a minute or two head start because we're just that much better than them.
I mean, like, yeah. I mean, I actually enjoy playing the late night lobbies because they're really fun. You end up with all kinds of people. And like, my favorite game was when I died at night at like 9 minutes or something, 9 or 12 minutes, and I was ninth. And I'm just like, okay, awesome. I love this game. This is awesome. I love losing 50 HP, 50 RP on that.
I think my favorite game that I've had was you, me, and what was it? Kishi-kun. You were on Bo Isol, and you died at Pond. Kishi-kun and I both knew you died there. There's 3 people left. We go and contest your body nonstop, and then JP kills us.
Got hacked. And I'm just like, okay.
And it was funny too, because it was correct for us to fight for that body, because whoever gets that body wins the game.
I'm so salty. I was so strong that game, and I got double attacked into a freaking Barbara bomb.
The Barbara died immediately after.
Oh,
So, like, Kishi-kun and I got 3rd.
Interesting choice. Anyway, so I have been playing other characters because, like, apparently I've learned that nobody want to watch 60 videos on Alex, which is very unfortunate in my opinion.
I think everyone should just watch 60 videos of Hyunwoo and Alex, just nonstop.
Dude, like, can I just start just up, like this season, my entire, like, playlist is just gonna be Alex of different masteries. Like, is that not an okay option? Nobody wants to watch videos of Alex. It's so sad.
It was actually funny, because, you know how, like, it was just very difficult to get videos out that weren't just Eshion? Yeah. People hated it. It was, like, my slowest growth period on YouTube ever.
The very first video I had on Echion, and I just decided not to put any more videos of Echion, because it was just like, oh. I actually won a few games without Echion, but then it's like...
It's difficult.
I didn't feel like making the video. I got lazy.
There were, like, a couple of games that I won where, like, even though I wasn't playing Eshion, but a lot of it had to do with that the Eshion players were just really bad.
Yep. I mean, there was that one game on stream I played. I won against that, like, 4 orange Echion. I was just like, what happened here?
Alright, so everyone's in the lobby. I'm getting permission to start.
I am seeing a very interesting choice by Simon, and it is a very good choice. I like that one.
Didn't I say Bill Hyejin, or was I memeing?
I mean, you just kind of ruined the surprise, but yes. Bo Hyejin. Interesting. Very
I didn't ruin the surprise. I had already switched the scene.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
I'm only looking at the share screen. Yeah, so we're seeing a few people who are mains, like Shider with the main Adela, Simon with the Spo still, and then we see the Yukis. Interestingly enough, Gimme and Nick actually played a different mastery every game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so very, very wide, broad spectrum there.
This Pursuit Kiara is triggering me right now.
You ready for that 2 minutes mono?
Especially because, like, BSBS is one of those tournaments where Pursuit could actually work.
Not only in the first round, though.
Yeah. Especially because, like, you're playing against players that aren't used to playing around Pursuit.
Yeah. Oh my god, I got screwed over by Pursuit so many times.
Pursuit is one of those things where it's like you don't expect people to take it because it's bad, and then people take it, and you're just like, oh wait, they have Pursuit.
Then you die. And you're like, oh fuck. Anyway, so I see some people betting. I do think that Zerfia did not play last season, but he was Dragon something. I forgot.
Yeah.
He was Dragon the season before. We see a few dragons in this game. Definitely do think that so far we've been seeing them proving themselves very strongly. And let's start.
I don't have permission to start, but I'm just gonna start.
Oh, you don't have? I thought you said you had permission to start.
그럼 사양하지 않고
Whoops.
나서겠습니다.
It's fine. We're just gonna start.
All right.
Okay. Just said yes after I started. It's okay. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. All right.
We're
So-
professionals here.
Let's start with the map. Well.
Wait.
That's not
11 took supplies.
Do we need to interrupt?
I have to report that.
Okay. Do we need to interrupt the match?
No, we don't.
You sure?
Yeah.
Tell her to drop that. Like, tell him in chat drop that.
The problem with telling her to drop that is that somebody else could take it for free.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't think it's gonna be that big of an effect unless she already ate it. So check on him.
Did not
Yeah.
see, but it's
I think dropping it is probably the best choice here.
yeah. Wait. Let me double check something. No, it does not have purple. Because like I could see getting that early with purple. Can I even chat?
Yeah, I think you can chat. It used to be able to chat. The spectator used to be.
I don't see a chat.
Oh my god.
Okay,
That's
cool.
a problem. Did they say anything? Luckily, the early game is alright, but okay. So that aside, we're seeing some I don't know what stars they are. I already lost track of everybody.
Sorry, I'm
Well,
just reporting the supplies.
Yeah. So I think that Simon got archery range and Adela got kicked out of archery range. And was that maybe a factory start? I would have to guess.
The Adela?
In Adela.
It was not. Went for the spike bat.
Oh, school start.
Where did you get the thick paper though? Probably at like town hall or something.
I think she went to town hall.
Yeah.
Otherwise, actually, this is a very interesting build. Oh, the twin bull rush.
Got iron balls. Probably started well.
No, I mean that looks like a pretty class.
Well into cemetery, maybe? Into
That
archer
looks
range?
like a well start.
Yeah.
I was wrong. It was not an archer range.
Especially because like that's how you would get the leather shield early.
Interestingly enough, she got a rubber. I don't know where she got the rubber early.
The rubber has been dropped.
I mean, the rubber.
Oh,
for
what?
her
That's so fast.
symbol.
What is this?
What? Hey. what
That is so
that?
fast. That's
Okay,
like practically. You get a free dog from here.
I think she's gonna go for the bird. No, it's not fast, but it's like relatively okay. I do think that she is on her way to 140 armor with her head though, so that's fast. And also it's because she has the purple weapon. Like a purple weapon with 100 armor that goes into much more armor is very quick.
Yeah.
This is considered quick not because of the armor value, but because of what she has.
Yeah. And then she can probably go for like a quick bird. She's going for bird right now, so that she can
Actually,
finish
bird.
close helm.
Square
Yeah.
helmet, so she's gonna be at
There you go.
yeah, 140. And then she can finish her helmet because she already has the thing, and she has food.
She's going for
Which is good
bloodhound.
So this is what you're gonna run into on everybody in a lobby above Bear 2. It is considered fast in this lobby. There you go. Happy? Happy, Sia? Having to elaborate?
기다리다 지루해 죽는 줄 전략으로
But yeah, so what Simon has is very
뒷담을
To be fair, Sia complains about how low my armor is and how I somehow do well anyway.
my chat, and it's like constant is like, oh, what are you doing?
유쾌하지는
아!
않지만
And I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing either. You're wasting your breath. But yeah, so what Simon has is considered
This was Dark Knighted,
What you
wasn't
were-
it?
oh, yep.
Died with
yeah.
Choco Pies.
That's Oh.
Killed by Yuki.
Interesting.
Like
Must
much
have taken
earlier
something
too.
else.
Did not take the Choco Pies. What did you
Mm,
take?
in
Probably took
interrupt-
the scrap metal.
나서겠습니다.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. No, I think he may have made that. Anyway,
그럼
that's a really strong body though. All right, so Egg is looking like he's dying,
사양하지 않고
and Jan looks like he's dying. Oh my God.
No food.
No
No food. Dead.
And that is yep. So just in case you've noticed, don't go to alley early game when you're out of food. Go to dock. You'll find me there too. Don't do this to me in my game.
Okay, okay,
please.
so like if you're like low on food early, just run to chapel so I can kill you.
Yeah, don't do that. So the go-to areas early game for when you're dying is dock, temple actually if it's past 3 minutes, and well.
One of the
until-
biggest mistakes that I personally make is when Bear Gorilla spawns. If I don't have food, I start going to Factory, Fire Station, Archer Range, Hospital, Cemetery, and Well, and I just die because people are hunting Bear Gorilla.
This is Meow, man. This is Meow. You know that Hyun Ume who really likes the suicide. Yeah, if you really want to die really fast, when you're at 6 minutes and you're dying, just go to all the areas you think are safe because it's never safe. Okay, so
Nocty calling me out today.
I think everybody is looking. The strong players are going to be. Actually, check on Adela again.
Jan's back in the game, by the way.
175. All right, can we see Simon?
지금부터의 살생이
Basically full build.
Yeah. Well, 170 at 6 minutes is strong, and he has food, so that
Looks
is
like Simon's deciding not to go for finishing the build right away. or just-
interesting. Can you check on Leon?
Leon?
Leon.
That's a lot of
Oh,
food.
jeez. They're doing the same damage, and I think Leon has more
C versus
food,
C plus.
so-
Yeah. So Leon just had a
Maybe.
mastery
Okay,
lead.
Leon is doing good because he can make the he can immediately make his helmet,
Oh, he's
so-
getting Gorilla.
and he got Gorilla.
Yeah. This is very powerful.
So this is a very strong Leon. Very good job. I was seeing the damage and I was like, this looks
B
like
plus
a strong
versus C
Leon.
plus.
B plus.
Actually, yeah. So Leon's leading.
Leon is leading, but Scheider is also doing very well. We will see how this goes.
Masamoon! Fun story. The other day I was playing Kiara, right? And my first weapon defected really fast. And I was like, okay, well, I dropped Masamoon over at Slum, so I'm gonna go pick that up again just to have a weapon, right? I go to Slum and I find Muramasa first. I'm like, excuse me.
Excuse me, let me just make my purple real fast. Anyway, so somebody mentioned that Grande may be going for Guardian Suit. I don't think that is a good idea. Because I think that with that Leon being so strong, the better option would be
Yeah,
like,
just
like
finish
this.
the armor now.
This, yeah.
But
That's
getting
what I
contested
thought.
out because Leon also wants
But
this for the same
Leon
reason.
is absolutely not leaving. So
Just destroying everyone who wants
Leon
Chapel.
is actually shredding everybody.
Especially because like
Yeah,
everyone in this
yeah.
lobby loves Chapel.
Did you see that he got a fresh sashimi?
Yeah, I saw the
from
fresh
Gorilla?
sashimi.
What was it? Oh, Schrodinger's box, best accessory. I take no criticism.
You say this
Oh.
as you take Kundala anyway over Schrodinger's box.
11 died.
Oh, okay.
오늘의 방송은
Died with a
여기까지야.
baked potato.
It's- What? I mean, yeah, sure.
Killed by Sweet Step.
오늘의
With no noise, so that's a good one. But Sweet Step is also on her way to not a happy place.
What did you take? Oh, you took this? That's fair. That's actually totally
Really?
fair.
For the helmet, yeah, because everybody
Yeah.
takes them in the lobby. Check on Scheider again, please.
내가 이기는 건
Okay. So Scheider's kind of doing what you'd expect from
223.
somebody who finished armor, but I think Scheider's main issue every game is that he always falls behind in mastery.
Doesn't fight enough. You
Yeah.
have counterattack. You need to be fighting people and setting up counterattacks.
Yeah, it's the early game that's the problem.
Yeah.
So see there, actually, she took more damage with a counterattack compared to
You need to be
Leon with
running.
regular attack,
You need to find a
yeah.
better fight.
Right. So can we check on Leon and Simon again?
Leon's at
So
A. with-
Leon's got
Yeah.
Leon's like pretty much shitting on everybody. Simon is making food, which is a very good choice.
Yeah.
어떤 것이 아니기.
That's how you get back in this game. Is
I
there
think
anyone like
Simon is
close to master?
Looking to, I don't know if you noticed, but Simon's been always making the
지금부터 할 살생이.
the 5 skill damage thing. So I think she's gonna. So she dropped it this game, so it doesn't look like she will. We will see if she gets this thing.
신기록을 세워볼까?
I should mention that Kiara is the only one close enough in mastery, but just doesn't have the armor to back it up.
Boy, Simon.
Simon just took 40. Oh, that's why.
Simon took 40. This is not a fight she could. This is the problem. He's gonna give away Wickling. So yes. Somebody asked Simon went for Crusaders. Yes. You want to go for Crusaders in a game where Leon is this strong.
If you notice that your opponent is that strong and you have the option, you go for it.
You cannot guarantee a Guardians with how Simon's doing. I think Simon noticed that after she saw the Leon for the first time. Like, there is no way you can beat the Leon out.
Leon is going for food rather than using the Holy Blood right away.
Which is fair.
You have alcohol though. You can kind of like go
She's
for it.
going for the food. I think she's trying to I think he's trying to finish his arm.
Oh, trying to get the bracelet.
Yeah, I don't think he will though. I'm pretty sure people stole the stuff early game.
That's way too hard. I would just sit on this honestly and just take from a corpse.
Is he going for Gorilla?
Factory is just like the only thing you can go for to start it. So honestly, to be fair, not going for finishing it right away kind of makes sense because you can't. 3 damage. Was that a 3 damage I just saw?
Gorilla 3 damage.
Yeah.
I do think that he is going.
Oh, got a needle.
Schrödinger's box best of stuff. I take no criticism. I was just gonna say he was out of food. He's getting a lot of animals.
How many animal kills is this now? Can I check?
I don't think so. Check. No.
Thank you. This is exactly what I want to see. Just the SS. It's not SS.
Just the Yuki, and the information's not even right.
Yuki is not SS, but you know, thank you for telling me he's SS.
Dude, this is really helpful. 2 player kills, team mode style. Okay. So check on Sweet Stabs. He died.
Guy with no food,
Okay.
had a mithril armor. Who killed him? Killed by Zerfion.
I wonder if Zerfion picked anything up. Doesn't look like it.
Nothing good for him to pick up.
Yeah. So he's looking at a purple soon. We will see what that goes to. Yeah, Gimme is doing great this game. Like I said, the dragon seems to be showing off, that proving themselves here. His weapon has defected, but with some luck, he'll be having a new one real soon.
He really needs to secure a battery quickly. Yeah, he's not paying attention to the restrictions.
Is it both closing?
Yeah, both battery. Oh no, not both.
That's not. Lighthouse is not closing. I thought Lighthouse was open.
I'm dumb.
Look, guys. Bear is coming up soon. Bear is up actually. So.
I think Leon's not going to contest Bear. That doesn't make sense.
He has given up on his weapon. I mean, sorry, on his arm. So I think he found it. All right. So he looks like.
Wait, why did you? Oh, he did not drop the iron ore. Okay.
He dropped it to make the thing.
This is not the most efficient location to go to right now, because if you look at the map, you know Lighthouse is open, right? So you want to grab that scrap metal early, and then you know next round you can grab Lighthouse for both battery and. Yeah, so not the most efficient routing, but I think he'll be fine anyway.
I personally would go to Slum.
Yeah, I would go to Slums because I know it's restricting. And that way, if like all the scrap metal in factory is gone, then I'll be able to grab it at Slums first.
Honestly, if I had been the person, I would have went to Tunnel for the stolen stuff. Yeah. Because he has herbs and he is he's running out of healing really fast.
Yeah, he could have like worked on his healing at the same time.
He got the thing though. He got the
Tree of Life though.
Tree of Life. That's pretty good. So I noticed he has eaten one of the herbs, and this is kind of dangerous in my opinion. He's looking like he is going to be having some trouble.
It's entirely possible what could happen here is Leon finishes their orange weapon and then just dies because no food.
We'll see how fast he finishes it. So he found Soju, assuming from the animal again, because I think he's just rocking that Schrödinger's box really hard.
The Schrödinger's box actually might be the Leon saving grace.
Yeah, Leon's getting a whole lot of stuff from them. Okay, so he's actually.
Oh, you got double hit into here? Oh, that's rough. And Leon got double hit while going into Lighthouse.
I think Leon's fighting a lot of people who is aggressively fighting him. Interesting.
Uses
So I
Scout.
think he
Decides to go for Lighthouse. Is he going to get hit for a lot? Oh, hits for 93!
Yep. That's what I expected too.
But you're defective, what do you mean? Unless, like, not full builds. Missing only helmets. That was a lot
to
of
be fair,
damage.
the Human Torpedo does crazy damage now.
Yeah.
Did he? So he's still looking, and I think.
He got it. Yeah.
Alright,
So he
this
should.
is strong.
The damage is
think-
going to go through the roof now, but he really needs to secure food.
Yeah, he's SS actually. What's he? I don't think that's a good option. He's trying to finish his arm.
I think I would have stayed at school trying to get a lighter. Like, yeah, I'll pick up the rubber if it's there, right? You know, maybe I'll find
Okay.
bandages, but
Check
most likely
on
I'm going to drop it.
Shider and Simon. Simon's A.
내가 이기는 건
Shider is A. So everybody else is relatively similar. We will see if the Leon survives. If he survives, this is gonna be a tough game for everybody else. If he does not survive, everybody else is relatively similar.
So a lot of this is just eyes on Leon to see if he's able to survive this part of the game. He did drop the rubber, by the way.
Exciting though.
Everyone just getting up on Leon
He's gonna
easy.
find the flower. He got really contested actually. Like I think Lighthouse was so contested. He lost a lot of healing there.
I think the
Wait.
biggest deal for him was when he went into Lighthouse and Yuki hit him twice.
Yeah, you can hit him twice and Simon hit him. I heard the bow noise as well.
Got more stamina
Another
off of the crow.
Excuse me, Leon.
Can you like? Oh, he can't go to subs.
One day do I get this? I want this too. Okay.
Hit Malagrande for 90. Ow.
Ow. Where did he get the lighter from?
He got the light. He was. I'm not actually sure where he got the lighter from. Maybe a corpse.
Dropped the lighter and the. Oh,
Corpse,
I noticed that
corpse.
nobody took. Oh, no, it's not the corpse. The corpse has lighter on it.
Yeah, so he took it from Jan Corpse.
Yeah.
Oh, he got.
Question.
Okay, are you going to get something else from Schrodinger's box?
Something else?
No, not today.
Not today. Okay, that's pretty scary.
He got
Can he
hit,
get
and
the
that person who
oil?
hit him ran.
So Meowkaiser has taken. Simon took an oil from this area before. Oh, there he is. Okay.
지금부터 살
It's like taking so. Oh,
Okay. So Simon's dying. How's Shider doing?
Simon's not dying.
Simon, with just the Crimson Flower at this rate, it's pretty bad.
내가 이기는 건
Oh.
Zerfion's in the best position if Leon dies immediately.
Yeah, but I don't think Leon's gonna die immediately. The Yukis are too low in mastery. Where did you
He
get?
got a ramen! He got a ramen! Oh, 120! Ooh, damn
Excuse
it.
me, guys. I'm just taking a moment to kind of calm myself from, you know, just.
You okay there, Noctis?
You know, I kind of wish my Schrodinger's box gave me food every
Wait, why did you do that? You just ate
did
a bird egg raw.
Huh? But
That's a
I
mistake.
don't think you want to look for the thing. Oh,
You can carry
he
it though.
You
You
killed
did-
Yuki.
He got a radar. He got it
killed
off
Yuki
of.
and got the radar. Oh, look at that.
Whoops!
So I think
Once he gets food, he
I'm
can just start
surprised
chasing
that
everyone
he's not
nonstop.
looking for the bear, because I would be looking for the bear right now.
What he doesn't know is that Bear has already been eliminated, so he might already
yeah.
know that. But what he might not know
Oh,
is
another kill.
Dirty Trip. Let's see what Dirty Trip drops.
방심해버렸군요.
Dropped food. Grab the food.
Well, Leon, guys. Wait, can you check on the areas? I thought I saw Lighthouse gonna be open.
Lighthouse is closing,
Nope, just kidding. Sorry.
so he does
Yeah.
not get that. So he will not be able to finish his PDP, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. Did he get some stuff from the dog drops flower? Haha! Surprise! I think
So now
that
he's just
if I was
resting.
him-
내가
If I was him, I would fight right now.
지금부터 살 수.
Yeah, you can lose in final areas, and your
Actually-
food's not looking good for final area either.
Interesting enough, I think that if given a Nick went to chapel and used human tomato, he might get a kill.
Just human torpedo Malagrande on site.
내가 이기는
Okay,
I think
like, bro, you just hit her for a lot. You need to change areas.
Yeah. So he was actually fighting. Strider and Malagrande is fighting.
Ooh.
That is not a good time. So was how much was
Malagrande used the last food. So this corpse isn't worth much. Oh, got double
This
hit.
is an interesting thing. I think Strider might win.
I actually
if
think Leon
Simon-
has final area.
I think
yeah.
depends on if Simon dies. Okay.
If
so
these two
Simon-
fight for too long, then
Yeah, if Simon and Zerpion keeps fighting, this is not gonna go with either of them. I think Leon's doing the right thing. He's chasing them in between areas. Is human torpedo is gonna be up for the final area.
heated
so.
oil. Just heated oil on the ground, you know.
Oh, Zerpion
Oh, yeah,
and
the symbol.
Simon is still fighting.
내가 이기는 건
Oh, he's almost out of food.
Simon is almost out.
지금부터의
Fine.
Oh, he just got food. The Schrodinger's
okay.
box.
We are gonna see how this goes. This is gonna be interesting. I don't think Simon wants this fight. Scheider actually staying for this fight.
Simon's staying too.
Why would he stay? He had no food.
Yeah,
Simon's
that
out
was
of
a really
food.
bad fight for Simon.
Simon had a bad fight, and now
And like,
I
this
think
is so good for Leon.
Scheider is out of food.
Yeah,
내가
So that was
Leon
not
won.
a good fight.
that was not a good fight for
Scheider
either of them. Yeah.
And yeah, that's
game.
it. That is it.
Oh wait,
I
it
think-
ended?
I think
Did he give up?
Scheider died.
Yeah.
He might have given up. We'll see. So very good. That was very.
Died
cool.
in
That was
restricted area.
He had no food. All right, good game, good game. That was very exciting. I think that final area could have went either way. Actually, surprisingly.
All right, let's over.
So very good show from the 3 power players that we've been seeing for the last like 3 games. I think could they be the 3 that goes to the final?
I think so.
I'm not sure about Gimme and Nick because I think he did a little bit. He did a bit of trouble in the first few games.
Let me double check his placing.
Yeah, very strong showing with Leon though. Definitely.
So in the second game, they placed 10th.
Mm-hmm.
And the first game, they placed 3rd. So it's entirely possible.
I think he may win. He may get in, but we'll
Yeah.
see. Because Sweet Steps did really well in the first game.
All right, so
Alright.
the next bracket will be taking place in 3 hours and 30 minutes. I
I
will.
noticed that the next one is 69, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, I was thinking about the hours. Confused. Okay. So yeah, the next one is bracket B, right?
Yeah, the next one is bracket B. Bracket C will start at 10 p.m. EST, which is about 7 hours and 30 minutes from now. I will not be streaming that one. Birdie will be streaming that. You'll see updates later. So I'm just waiting on the score sheet in case anyone's curious about the placements. I think Simon definitely got first.
Simon definitely got first. Oh,
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, first, second. That's just like such a well placing and did so much damage too. Like even in the
Yeah,
second game, right? Like Malagrande
Yeah.
still hit SS, did 3,300 damage versus the number 1
What's
player
the,
3,800.
So I think Simon stood out. He won 2 games and got the second and third one. Zerfion stood out because I'm pretty sure he placed highly in most of the games.
Zerfion placed well in all the games.
But he didn't get much kills, I think.
Zerfion in the first game actually died early.
Yeah.
Placed
so
7th.
like I think. Ooh. Okay, we'll see. This is gonna be interesting. This placement could be very close. What's bracket C? I didn't look at that yet. Let me check.
Let me double check
So-
if that guy. Well, I don't even know that guy's username.
Oh boy, bracket C is gonna be so interesting.
I don't think we're going to be able to get any interviews this time.
Shame. That's okay.
I like how everyone's asking me why we're not participating.
You know, just imagine us in the game, like casting.
Talking
over-
wild.
Excuse me. I'm kind of busy
Excuse
right
me,
now.
but this person like really sucks.
Just talking shit, talking to players in the tournament while.
And then like we
while
go
we're
into each other and we just like start shit talking each other. That'd be great.
Oh, Karen dropped out? I didn't know that.
Karen dropped out because somebody else wasn't able to get in. And so he was
Okay.
like, you can take my spot and I'll just sub in if anyone
That's
not able to make it. So yeah, that's what Karen did.
Yeah, Karen won the last one, right? Karen, I remember Karen won the last BSBS 5, I think. Yeah.
I don't think I participated in BSBS 5. I was casting.
Both me and Karen lagged out.
Nice.
like we just lagged a bunch. It
Oh
was
yeah,
really
Zera
fun.
won the last one. I wanted to give him a Steam gift, but Zera was all like, "Oh no, I can't accept your money." And I'm literally sitting here like, "Zera, I have a job."
Yeah, Karen 1-1, Zero 1-1, and so we'll be seeing. Is Zera participating this time? No, he is not.
Okay.
So yeah, we're not seeing the winner from the last two, so everybody has a chance. Interesting. Well, everybody does have a chance, but having the winner there is really scary to my opinion. But yeah, so we have some strong players in all the brackets that I was looking at, the list of players. Interesting.
They're not responding. Let me see. There's the score sheet.
Is it announced?
It is announced. Alright.
Is it DBS? Where is it?
It's loading for me.
Alright, send it to me.
Sure, I'll send it over to you real quick.
Thank you. Bracket D? Bracket D. Interesting. I wonder how this is.
Where is the
Oh, GameSon. Oh, okay. If I see the IGNs, I recognize a lot of them. That's gonna be interesting, yeah.
Why do I not see the names?
It's in the announcements. They announced it earlier. I think bracket C is definitely the hardest. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. Zera is in this one. Zera
Okay, they
is
just
in-
pasted it in. Okay. I was like, where'd all the names go? Okay.
Alright, let me see. Winner is... Is this it? Oh, the names are wrong. Okay, I was like,
Yeah.
what are those names?
So we're just waiting for them to place the winners.
Okay, we're looking, We're looking.
I'm just waiting for them to paste the winners.
Yeah, we're waiting.
Am I allowed to edit
Yeah,
this?
dude.
I don't think I am.
I think bracket C and D is definitely out there. C has a few names I recognize, and D has a lot of names I recognize as well. Yeah, GameSon is really good. I remember
GameSon is
seeing-
a strong player and also has good ping.
Bracket C, we have a few that I recognize, and I'm not gonna name them all, but I do recognize GameSon FR.
Isn't GameSon intended as the Asia bracket?
I'm not sure. I thought they're.
That's why it plays so late.
I think they're Vietnam.
Well,
Not
that's
sure.
still like Southeast Asia though.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like I think they're not. I don't think they're a American player, like in the U.S. But yeah, see, I think there's a few very strong contestants. I'm excited. Those will be interesting games. Are we gonna see those legendary 7 players going into 3 areas?
I think
Alright,
my
so
favorite
they're
thing is when you
looking-
get those games where there's like 4 people in final area and nobody dies.
Yeah, I'm just like, what happened? Where's
And
the
then you
noise?
just all get fourth and you're just like, okay.
And then all of a sudden, somebody just immediately gets like wiped from the game.
Sounds about right. People are like DMing me asking me if they can sign up and it's like, it's a little bit late.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I think we should do more. Definitely, I think next time we should do more PRs. And really announce it. I think it'll be a good thing. Like every time, this should end up every time a lot of people wanting to sign up after the game has decided all the brackets. I think we could work on that.
For sure. Looks like they're still tallying up the points. That could
Yeah,
take a while.
They're really. This is gonna take a bit for sure. Who's
People
doing
saying they
it?
didn't realize it was a thing. I mean, to be fair, I announced it on all my social medias. It was
Yeah,
on my
I
Facebook.
understand.
It was on my
That's
Twitter.
what I mean.
It was on my YouTube. It was everywhere.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think we need to be more like announcing it more. Let me check my YouTube actually. I hope people on YouTube aren't like screaming to me. That'd be a problem because I can't do anything. I wasn't even related to the thing.
You didn't really get contacted much about BSBS, were you?
Nope, I was told and I was asked if I wanted to co-cast, and I said yes, and I got DM'd the schedule, and I was like, okay. And then
I didn't even know which brackets I was streaming.
I mean,
I didn't
know
learn
what
until
bracket
today.
I wanted to streaming until today. I like crawled up at 12 o'clock, and I was like, BSBS is today, right?
I messaged you. I'm like, are you co-casting? Because Birdie told me that nobody's co-casting.
Yeah, because I didn't tell them if I was co-casting or not. Because I didn't know. But yeah, so that's unfortunate, Miro. Maybe next time.
Okay, so
definitely
it looks
think
like
if
they're
we
putting
have
the points in
scheduled
right now.
tournaments- I wonder if we can get scheduled tournaments. That'd be very interesting, but the prize pool is a problem.
The prize
Okay,
pool is the hardest part because there aren't a lot of players like me that are willing to
Yeah.
throw down like 28,000 gems.
Yeah, the very first. I know that the very first tournament, I hauled out a lot of gems, but to,
A lot of
consistently stream is
People
really
just
hard.
use their gems on themselves, and so it's very hard to get a good prize pool, especially because Black Survival doesn't really support these kinds of tournaments anymore,
It
which is
got
a
a
shame.
lot worse. Actually, everybody had a lot of gems before they put out the gacha pools, and then nobody has any gems now.
And then I'm
And
sitting
I
here
never got
like,
any gems. Where do I get some gems? I need some of that. I'm dying. But yeah, Kasama has done really well. Her Arda wiped the floor with everybody, literally.
I did say Arda is the best bow. And that was the one where Simon goes and wipes everyone.
Yeah, Simon just crushed everybody.
I'm gonna close the game so that we don't hear that in the background because we don't need that anymore.
Yeah.
I will be streaming again in about 3 hours. So
Yeah,
you'll
put
be
some
able to
music.
pick up Bracket B. We'll make announcements everywhere again. So you don't have to worry
Yeah.
about that.
I'm not making it. You can make the announcement. I don't have announcements.
Well, I don't even know if you're going to be there.
Yeah, I hope people come around. Oh, that's somebody's guess. I want to say that, but I think there was some involved in some like unfortunate circumstance involved, and I think it will be interesting.
It's actually a shame that I can't type and chat anymore. One of my favorite things to do is just to announce random animal spawns.
Oh yeah.
I'll be like, yeah, back to chapel, guys. You should go chapel, and then like 6 people go there.
Oh my god. My favorite thing to Ryan doing ranked game is like you see a fingerprint pointing somewhere, and then everybody flocks over and you see a billion noises, and then like you find Wickling in a completely different area.
My favorite
And you're
thing.
just like,
uh,
okay. I guess whoever did the finger, I don't know what they're doing, but it's not the right place.
I know that you probably haven't been watching my streams a lot lately, but I have a rewards where if you like spend like I think it's 5,000 points, you can force me to emote my location.
Bruh.
So like people just do it when I'm like low on food, and I'm just like, you guys
Oh my
suck.
god. That's so great.
So like I'm just like emoting my location, and I think my favorite thing is like some people just think I'm bad mannering them. It's like no, my chat just wants me to do this.
And like I think people just comes and you die because like people because the strongest player always chases the noise things.
Yeah. So like basically I emote my location and I run away.
Yeah, and then you have to change location. It's like getting hit, except you don't take the damage. You just have to leave. Okay, so you can emote your location by using the emotes, and then one of them is like a taunt emotion, and it actually shows your location. All right, so the very first game, of course, Simon, Sweet Step, Give Me a Nick, and Sir Fion did not get any points in that one. That'll be an interesting distribution.
10 points.
Simon,
boy.
definitely. Simon is like set. Like she steals so much point from every game that everybody else's point is gonna be lower because of it.
Yeah. I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick while they tally up points. I hope chat doesn't mind talking to Nocti the whole time.
Oh my god.
Don't get too stressed out, Nocti. Here, you guys can look at my chair.
Alright, talk to me. And then it goes silent because I'm just kind of like staring at the screen, waiting for the announcement. So, Alex. Oh, I hate Alex. It's like he's like, I hate him so much. I have to play him every day just to watch him die. Thank you. I think it's 1 hour though, but yeah. So lately I haven't been playing. I've been drawing too much to play, but I do have videos coming up, so that'll be fun. Stream is too hard. Streaming is too hard. I have to like every time I stream, I'm just like, what am I doing? Like I don't even know how I'm doing this game. I guess I'm doing super badly, and then I either die super early or not. Tell some jokes. There's no jokes. No jokes with me, guys. I don't see the BSBS channels. I guess I didn't make it. That's unfortunate, Turtle. I mean, you fail to know exactly how much I draw. Yes, I'm a girl. Allison, I don't think so. I mean, depends on what you want to do. I think it's more fun to know more mastery, but you only really need to know one mastery to do what you need to do in the game, like climb and stuff. So you can do that. I would do that.
All right,
but Evo is not allowed to equip the gun, which is the difficult part. Yeah, that apathetic. I know that 5-man. That when you just don't click on your food and you die with like a bunch of food and you just watch your screen and wonder if you should still play the game.
Oh my god, everyone's asking if you're a girl.
The funny thing is everybody's asking knows I'm a girl.
Yeah, I know. Did I wash my hands? Of course I did.
So I mean, you can tell like Simon almost exclusively. I mean, Simon plays decently in all the masteries, but she plays mostly bow and she's doing just fine. You don't need to know more than one mastery. I think it's fun, and I think you definitely learn a lot about the game from other masteries. So yeah, man, I'm Alex. This is Noctus. I'm in.
I think what's really important when it comes to deciding what to learn is, I mean, I mentioned this in my videos, is when you set a goal and you decide, okay, what do I want to do in this game? Do I want to be able to play a bunch of different characters? Do I want to try a different bunch of play styles? Or do I just like want to hit high dragon as soon as possible, right? And once you identify that, it begins to make more sense what you should be doing. Because like everyone plays the game for different reasons. Blunt II 100. Wait, is Nocti Noctus?
No.
Nah, this is a completely different person.
Yeah, man, you got it all wrong. Noctus and Nocti is not the same person. Who's Nocti?
I thought you were Nocti.
This is Noctus. Don't you see my profile picture?
What do you mean? I don't see anything.
I've been the wrong person this whole time.
All I see is a blank image.
Shame. I covered it up so you guys wouldn't notice.
Knock knock, who's there?
I've seen that joke so many. I think the other.
I mean, to be fair, like that's the kind of the joke that gets thrown your way, but everyone just calls me a furry. I'm like, okay.
I mean, have you seen your like avatar?
That's not my avatar. That's my stream mascot.
Okay,
my avatar is currently Monaco from Yuma Nikki.
I mean, I don't know, man.
Why you gotta do this to me? I thought we were friends.
Evil sister of Noctus. Knock knock, who's there? Is that like my new slogan?
Have you seen my other emotes for Black Survival?
I can't see that.
I guess you don't have the stream open. But yeah, I uploaded a bunch of them onto Better Twitch TV and what's it called? Franker Faces. And if you install the extension, you can actually add them to your own Twitch streams completely free. Everyone says delinquency is Delax. Yeah, I remember when that was a thing. Didn't Delax get in a lot of trouble? I don't remember. Everyone calls Sia Zia. I remember when Sia would stop by my streams, and I'm just like, I have no idea how to pronounce your username.
I just said Sia.
No KekW emotes? There is KekW, though. What?
Star's video was knock knock, who's there? It's me, Noctus. I'm gonna have to delete my own YouTube if I do that one day.
better Twitch TV. I thought I added KEKW. Dashboard. I do have KEKW. Why is it not showing up? Why? Better Twitch TV. Why? But it'll show me the other emote. Peace sauce, Michael. Did they put the scores up yet? Oh, they did. All right. So they're just totaling it up right now. So we'll just wait for them to do that. Because, okay, they did it. Okay, so.
All right. Let me see.
First place is Simon.
Oh, what a shock.
Second place is Karaba's Val. I don't actually know what that is in game. Let me double check.
It's the Leon.
It was the Lima. So, wow, he got
That's
second
Leon.
place. And then Scheider got third. I was not expecting the Leon to get second. But I guess that last game showing was really good for them. Cool. Yeah, the
All right,
Leon was
so
really
this
far
one-
ahead.
This was the expectation from, I think, what we're saying, despite the... So this is kind of what I was saying about consistency. It's there's a lot of consistency things. Can we announce this?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so the first place is as expected Simon with 27 points out of the 3 games, doing amazing. So the second, actually getting 10 point out of 10, is that 10 point out of 10 in the game? The highest you can get? Anyway, so
Yeah,
that's
10's
Simon.
the highest.
Right, so and then we have second place at Gimme a Nick, who got second place despite getting 0 point in the second round at 15 points. And third place is Zerfiang, or Scheider, the Delamain, with 0 point in the first round and 6 of 5 in the second, putting him at third place. So that will be our 3 going into the final game.
Everyone else, thanks for participating. You will get
Thank you
gems
for coming.
regardless.
We had some close calls. I think you got 2 people at 9 points and 1 at 8 points. You guys did very well. I think with some practice, the Dragons did kind of win out overall though.
I mean, that's to be expected. Dragon players are very consistent.
Right. There's a lot of consistency in there. I think there was some luck in there that it was unfortunate because. Yeah, it was just really close, you know.
I mean, that's why we run 3 games.
Right. So I think the consistency was definitely a big thing.
And then you play against top 100 players, and they're stupidly consistent, and you're just like, what is this?
So that's kind of the thing that Dragons really, really value is a consistency. Even if you win against a certain player, despite them being higher ranked, it's very possible that in the long run that they tend to do much better, and that is something that really factors in when you're climbing and you're playing a lot of games.
It's part of the reason why I don't react when people start saying that they beat me in a game. I'm like, okay, that's cool.
Right, so consistency is a big thing. I mean, everybody has those games where they die very early on. Sad life.
We should just like post YouTube videos where we die in the first round and people are like, what? Just imagine just 2-minute videos.
Well, I never died in the first round, but I've certainly gone out at knife a lot. Okay, anyway. So that is all for now. Is bracket B the bracket B will have a few very strong players as well. I think it'll be a very interesting show. I hope everybody shows up there. C and D are very competitive, as people have noted. I do think that I think they took into account to make sure most of them are relatively even. So we will see how it goes.
Bracket C will not be having me as the caster. It will not be us.
Right.
I will be announcing when it goes live. It has a lot of Asian players, so if you want to see that kind of content, that's definitely something you should tune
I
into.
definitely think that bracket C will have some very strong showings. But we'll see how the consistency plays out because Solon, Plessy. Actually, Flo is very strong as well, and I've seen a few of the other players doing very well too. So don't count them out.
I
It's
should
very
mention
possible
that
they're
Plessy
doing
has
good.
gotten a lot better lately.
Bro, Presley's so freaking strong. That's why
Like-
I saw him. I was like, why? And
I mean, I've been
everybody had-
beating Plus C, but that's because Plus C is not able to close out games. But it's one of the things that I've noticed is Plus C, Xerax, and I was teaching them about green counterattack, right? And Plus C led all 3 games we played together. Plus C never won, mind you, but he was leading.
Presley is strong, so I think we'll have some really strong players coming out of bracket C. Saul, I've seen him personally like 4 games in a row. I think if people were at my stream, they see him, and he was strong every game. He was top 3, top 2, top 3, top 4 every single game we played together. He has shown very strong. Zera, I don't think we need to mention him much because he's just.
Zera was the
he
previous
plays a lot of
winner.
TV. Yeah, Zera was the previous winner. So like, what do you think? In bracket 2 we have Saying, who's very strong. Zyrny is very strong. Dakaro is very strong. I think we'll see Sav doing very well too. Jiang Hao is pretty good too. And I haven't seen the other players much, but I think you'll have a very even game. So we'll see how that goes. Bracket 4. I'm not as familiar actually. I know Sia is very good. Game Sign very strong. FR is good. And we'll
Incoming
see
Sia
how
in chat
players
saying
go with the
that
rest.
she's not very good.
What?
I'm just waiting for it. Sia's going to say it.
We'll see how it goes, man. Like, I think I didn't mention the other names mostly because I haven't seen them play.
There it is.
But I do think that everybody is fairly strong. Zera is a almost reigning champion, I'm pretty sure.
GameSon takes that actually happens a lot when you go for anatomy model and you're just like, okay. Anatomy model is one of those things where it's like it's so strong on blunt if you get it. Anywho, I'm going to close the stream. We
Alright.
will be live again in about 3 hours. You'll see notifications everywhere. Grab a snack, grab a drink, and we will see you guys in a little bit. Now,
Yeah,
I'm
see you guys in
going-
3 hours.
I'm going to go raid another Black Survival streamer. This is a bit of a tradition on our stream. At the end of the stream, we go and just raid a random guy, and we like to spam Meow Raid, but you can kind of just spam whatever you want.
Are you gonna raid Tutu?
Is Tutu
Or-
streaming right now?
Yeah, Tutu's streaming right now.
Let's go raid Tutu.
Let's
Because
go
I'm pretty
raid
sure I'm
Tutu.
stealing his viewers right now.
I mean, yeah, I think we had like. I think
We
we had a lot of
averaged
players.
80.
Alright, see you guys until 3 hours from now. Join us again. It'll be a fun time.
Tutu is a very high level player.
He probably shat on like both of us at least like.
So many
10
times. The guy is a competitive Magic the Gathering player, a competitive Dota auto chess player, and a competitive Black Survival player. This is a really cool guy.
Tutu
He
is
does.
very cool. He's very chill. I like him.
Anyway, let's
let's
go
go.
and give Tutu some love. In
Let's
3,
go. Let's go.
2, 1, go.
Raid.